Depression is increasing among teenagers in the United States. Studies show that more than 3 million adolescents struggle with it. 60% did not receive the treatment that they needed. The stigmas surrounding mental health often prevent open discussions. And as part of our effort to keep conversations about mental health at the forefront, Mark Strassmann spoke to one Georgia family about their journey out of darkness.
Easy. Oh, look at that.
Will Hargan was 17 and carrying a secret only he knew.
He said, "Hey, Mom, can we talk?"
Tracy Hargan thought her All-American high school junior was feeling typical teenage stress.
But then when he said, "I'm depressed," I mean, I'm seriously depressed and have been for a long time, that blew me away. He was upbeat, he was getting up every day, he was involved in his activities. So it was confusing, and I'm thinking, what's he talking about? I'm depressed.
But your first reaction was denial,
Yes.
not for him, but for you.
Yes. Like, this can't be, and I would know.
But Will says he has felt blue since he was 9.
Joy really wasn't there much. It wasn't that I started to become sad more often, I just started to become apathetic.
What did you tell your mom?
I simply told her, look, for as long as I can remember, I've been very depressed. It was a lot of unknown to me, so trying to describe it to her was difficult. But I knew that this wasn't normal, and I knew that I was miserable.
It's estimated more than 3 million U.S. children aged 12 to 17 have at least one major depressive episode a year. That's about 1 in 8 adolescents.
For years, you just swallowed it.
Since I was 9, I just thought, I need to figure this out myself.
When Hargan opened up about his depression, his mother realized her next words mattered.
So I said to him, "Thank you so much for telling me. Thank you for trusting me. I can tell this is really hard for you. I just want you to know we're going to be here for you. From here on out, you're not on your own."
Our brain is a bigger bully.
Kim Kirkup, a licensed professional counselor, treated Will for about 8 months. The Hargans gave us permission to talk to her.
What is it they did right?
By realizing that, whenever somebody's depressed, you have to act. If it drags on for too long, it's just going to exacerbate everything.
Will says he never felt suicidal before telling his mother. But
Had you not told her, or had her response been unhelpful, could you have sunk even lower?
That was a moment where things could have gotten significantly better or far worse very quickly.
Will is now 19 and a student at Bentley University in Massachusetts. His freshman class was asked to write a one-sentence personal statement on their arm called "Dear World."
I wrote the phrase, "I can feel the daylight again" on my forearm right here. Essentially saying, I'm out of the darkness. I can actually feel things again, and I can enjoy the daylight.
When you first saw it,
Yeah, I broke down because when I saw it, he was standing there so powerfully, so just in his own being. He's telling all these strangers his story, and he's telling them, "I'm better."
Something to think about if someone close to you says, "Can we talk?" For CBS This Morning, Mark Strassmann, Roswell, Georgia.
Well, I think that's an important
Yeah,
story.
these conversations are so important.
Yes.
If you've had a kid, go through depression or anxiety, talking about it, it helps enormously.
Yeah, I think that story is going to resonate with so many this morning, and talk about what they did right. Certainly Will felt safe telling his mother. That's what I keep hearing. They have to feel safe to talk to you, and that you were open to hearing it without judgment. It's a
She
very
didn't,
important
and
story.
she listened.
Yes.
Saying, "I'm so glad you said no stigma attached."
Yep.
Right,
No stigma
Norah.
attached to that. All you want for your kids is them to be happy.
Yeah.
And they took action and saw a professional, because you need professional help.
Yeah, this isn't something you can do by yourself. You're right about that. Very, very, very important information.
Thank you.
there.
Yeah, Mark. telling us
Thank you,
that.
Mark Strassmann, indeed. And Will, and his mom, Mrs.
Yeah.
Hargan. Thank you all.